everyone, I hope you're doing well and having a fabulous day. I am doing a pick a card reading for the upcoming month. So we'll have a monthly forecast based on the group of cards that you choose. We have group number 1 with citrine, group number 2 with labradorite, and group number 3 with pyrite. So close your eyes and see which group of cards you feel most drawn to, and then go to the timestamp in the description or the pinned comment below to go to your reading. See you there. Hello, group number 1, and welcome. I'm so excited to see what this new month will bring to you. So let's look into the cards to see your monthly forecast. So we have lavender, connect to body, mind, and soul. So yeah, it feels like it's really important for you to be fully in tune with all of yourself. Well, hello. Suki says she wants to be a part of the reading too. Hold on. So get in tune fully with yourself. A lot of times we'll be pretty in tune with our mind and we'll be like, know what we're thinking, but what about our body? What about our soul? Are we fully connected with ourselves? Are we in alignment? Are we resonating with what we truly are and who we authentically are? So take some time. Maybe you need to reflect. Maybe you need to take time to move your body. Maybe you need to make time for your passion projects. Maybe you need to make me time. Just focus on getting fully in tune with who you are, making sure that you're fully in alignment with your whole self, and be genuine. So we also have Carnelian, feed your creativity. Yeah, this month feels like it's going to be a very powerful month for you to be creative. And I think it's because you get fully in tune with yourself. And maybe some of it is you using creativity and fun to get in tune with yourself and connected. But it's just really important for you to feed your creative side, to let loose, to let ideas flow freely. Because you never know where they'll lead. You could get the best insight from the universe just by having fun, letting go, and going with the flow. So we also have, funny that I was saying let it flow. Yeah, let it out, let it flow, open up the heart to feel. So this really is just like letting go of any of your fears, your doubts, your worries, not getting so caught up in the mind, just letting yourself be, letting yourself relax, just go with the flow. Don't get too fixated on what could happen, what ifs, like what if bad things happen, what if it's not good enough, because with the creativity aspects, like, oh, but I haven't done this in forever, or I don't have the skill set. It was like, just give it a try, give it a go. What's the worst that happens? It doesn't work out quite the way you planned. Well, you've gained experience, and the most important thing I think for you right now is if you're having fun, because so many of us get caught up in being productive and being on the go, on having things be perfect and right and just like pristine and all these things. But when was the last time we had fun? When was the last time we just truly laughed and just were filled with joy and gratitude? Like, we need to let go. You have to let it go and let it flow. So tap into your heart. Like, this next month feels really important for staying in tune with your heart and what feels right for you and what brings you joy and what just lights you up inside and fills you with enthusiasm and the zest for life, which could very much be creativity and creative endeavors. We also have shine love on fear, love will light up the darkness. Yeah, that's what it really feels like. You need to let go and tune in with your heart, because the world is on our side. It doesn't always feel like it, but whatever we give our attention to, whatever we give our time and energy to will grow. So let's let go of the old ways, let go of old patterns that no longer serve us, and fixate on love and positivity and joy and laughter, because it's these things that will light up the dark, that will bring in all this good prosperity and blessings and just a better life for you. So don't let doubt, fear, or worry or any of that hold you back, because everything's lining up perfectly for you. We also have the Wolverine, tenacity. Yeah. So maybe you've had the fear and it's been holding you back, but the thing is, you have the courage and the tenacity and the drive and the willpower to make it happen. And it's through love. It's through love that you're going to be able to unlock this new, brighter chapter for yourself. But you can't let old ways trip you up, because that's the thing about starting new habits or new thought patterns or trying to, shift your mindset and beliefs. Sometimes we end up unintentionally falling back on our old ways. So don't get discouraged if that happens. Stay the course. It'll be okay. You have the tenacity to make it work. If you see it through, so much good is coming for you. So we also have the Worm, renewal. Yeah, this feels like a very potent, powerful renewal period for you. Words. And I think it's because you're letting go of the old. You're going with the flow. You're embracing life wholeheartedly, with this vigor, with this passion, with this creativity, with love, with light. And you're not letting what old ways or even outside people tell you otherwise. You're sticking with what you feel is right for you, and you're listening to your heart. You're staying connected with your heart. The mind is a powerful tool, but you're not letting it dictate the show anymore. You are letting the heart have, I guess the best way to put it is like getting into the driver's seat. The heart isn't a passenger anymore. It's getting to drive. It's getting to lead you the way. It's getting to point the way and illuminate the path for you moving forward. So it's going to be this really beautiful time for you if you stay with tenacity and stay the course, and you just open up with love and creativity, and you connect and align with yourself truly. That's right. Celebration. Yes, truly celebrate. Celebrate, because this is a wonderfully potent and powerful and bright and loving and just invigorated, enthusiastic time that you just have so much to appreciate and be grateful for. And by spending, time on creativity and gratitude and love and light and joy and fun, by focusing and spending your time and energy on this, it's just going to bring more and more and more to you. So truly, you have so much to celebrate. It's going to be a marvelous time. I'm so excited for you. We also have, tuning in or turning in. So funny that I said tuning in. It just feels like you are tuning in to the inside and you are tuning out the outside. If you look at this card, there's so many like kind of creepy, scary, unnerving faces in the background, but the person depicted on the card is very peaceful. It's not letting the outside world dictate the inner world and their reality. They are tuned in, tapped in, turned on to their inner world, their inner state, what they want to create in this world. They're not letting the fear dictate them. They're not letting worries and concerns and negativity dictate them. They're letting it go. They're letting it flow. They're shining the love on the fear. They have the tenacity on the inside to create the world they want to see on the outside. So this is going to be a really good month for you. I'm excited. We also have Tree, affairs with your family. So maybe for some of you, it's the family that's, trying to sway your vision, sway your course, telling you all these things that you should be worried about, you should be concerned about, you should be scared of. And then there could be some of them that are celebrating with you, that are shining the love on the fear. But honestly, don't let the outside dictate your path, because you have so much good coming for you. Don't let them discourage you. Don't let them sway you. Like the tree, have strong roots, because when trees don't have strong roots, they can topple over. So it's not just about growing up to the stars and to the sky. It's also being firmly grounded. So be grounded in yourself. We also have table, hard work ahead. Yeah, so it's not necessarily just hard work, but I feel like that ties in with tenacity, but it's having the dedication and the focus and the persistence to create this new stable foundation for you, where you're not easily swayed. Because when you have a firm foundation, you can weather the storms. You won't be discouraged. You won't feel lost. Like, you're like, no, I got this. Yeah, there'll be ups and downs, highs and lows. There'll be some things that I won't like, and it could be scary, or it could be discouraging, or it could be disappointing. But I know in the end I'll be okay. There's so much to celebrate. I am tuned into myself. I am shining love on fear. I am lighting up the dark. And I know that that's going to just lead to bigger and better and brighter things. So we also have grasshopper. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. So yeah, you need to be balanced and be mindful of where you're spending your time and attention and energy, because it's easy to get swayed and caught up into, drama from other people, and it's easy for us to build momentum in things we do not want. Like, if we start getting down this thought process of, oh, well, what if this happens? And if that happens, well, then I'll have to do this. And if I have to do that, then it's going to cause this. And you can just spiral and just end up getting one negative thought after another. The flip side is also true, where you can focus on the good, and it's like, oh, well, if this happens, then I can do this. And think about how that feels, going down the positive thought process, like cup half full, versus going down the negative thought process, or the cup half empty. And one, you feel so much, lighter and full of life and joy and hope and prosperity and abundance and well-being. And the other one, you just feel very discouraged and depressed and, maybe lonely and angry and frustrated and irritated and left out. And so be mindful, because yes, situations can look bad, and maybe they don't play out exactly how you envisioned them. But the thing is, you should celebrate even when things don't pan out quite the way you envisioned them, because the universe has so many blessings for you that it's going to be what you want, or even better. What you want or better. So don't get discouraged. And if you have a moment of discouragement, give yourself that a little bit of time to, process and feel the emotion, because you don't want to be disingenuous. You want to be authentic, but don't let it build up the momentum, okay? Because it's easy to stop, the momentum in the early phases. Like if you bumped up against a car and it's just barely started rolling down a hill, you can catch it easily. A lot harder to catch and stop if it's barreling down the hill and you're at the bottom of the hill trying to stop it. You're going to get run over. So it's not going to go over well for you if you try to do that. So stay tuned into yourself, stay in alignment, and make sure you let things flow, you let it go, and you shine love on it. Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So yeah, I feel like because you were doing all this inner work, because you were tuning in, because you are letting go of fear, because you're letting the old ways out, because you are going with the flow, because you're, shining love on things and getting into this place of positivity, and you're taking care of yourself and you're celebrating, you're going to get in alignment with like-minded people who are of the same mindset, who are of the same energy and frequency. And so this new marriage, whether it's of ideas, in business, with romance, like, it's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be this just amazing, stunning blessing from the universe. And you have so much to celebrate. So much to celebrate. And so it's because you're doing the work that you can receive these blessings and just have so much to be appreciative of. Because you are doing the hard work. You're making sure that you are taking care of yourself. You're tuning in, you're tapping in, you're turning on, you're going with the flow, you're turning this page so you can be renewed and revived, and you're staying the course with tenacity. Like, even when, the world is trying to, or other people are trying to be like, oh no, you should be scared, you should be worried, all these bad things, you are being resourceful, you are being creative, you are looking for the bright side. And it's like, okay, maybe that is true, but what if that means something amazing? What if that means something great? And it's just finding a way to just be your authentic self and just the best version of yourself. And that's something that we can constantly be learning and growing and improving. Constantly. Because you are never the same person you were before. This person you were yesterday, you'll never be that person again, because you have new experiences, new insights, new wisdom. And so every day is a chance to become a better person, a more happier person, to be someone who's more appreciative, more loving, just more in tune with yourself, more in alignment, more someone who resonates more with their life and gets to, be in the driver's seat, be the captain of your ship, and just create this beautiful, bountiful life that you've always dreamed of. So I'm super excited for you for this month. I hope you are too, because you have some really awesome cards. And if you stay the course and you make sure your mindset and your heart is in the right place, great things will happen for you. So good job for you. Happy for you, Group 1. Hello, Group number 2, and welcome. I'm excited to see what this month will bring you. So let's take a look at your cards for your monthly forecast. And look at this labradorite. It's so pretty. So the cards for you, I'm sure, are going to be great. Well, hello. Suki says hello. So prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So that's a very exciting start to your reading. Yeah, this is going to be a very great month for you. It's going to be prosperous. And I wouldn't look at prosperity as purely in terms of like monetary wealth, because you can be prosperous in terms of free time, in terms of happiness, in terms of a healthy family, or your own health, or, genuine, beautiful friendships. You can be prosperous in terms of having a beautiful home. You can be prosperous in terms of having all these abundant resources. I wouldn't just look at it as money, but I'm sure money has a part to play in it. So this is very exciting for you. Hooray, Group number 2. I'm excited for your prosperity. We also have a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moon in Libra. So yeah, it just feels like you are winning a lot this month in terms of prosperity, and maybe even in terms of like unexpected wins. Like maybe you get, a check in the mail that you didn't know about, or maybe you find a new pet, or maybe you find a new relationship, or maybe you find your dream home. Maybe you find the job that you've been like dreaming of. Maybe you find like this exciting new book. Suki says hello again. Maybe, you're finding this new passion, this new creative hobby that just like lights your soul up. Like whatever it is, you're just winning big, and it just feels like you're going to have a lot of them consecutively. And like even for those involved with you, you know, in some situations it's like, oh, there's a winner and a loser. It just kind of feels like there's winning all around. Maybe not in every situation, but yeah, it just feels like lots of winning, lots of prosperity, and that's very exciting for you, group number 2. We also have last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Yeah, since you have this prosperity in your future, since you're having all this winning in your future, practice gratitude, because not only should you be grateful for what you have already, but like all the good things coming to you, but when you practice gratitude, when you're already grateful for what you have and what you know is coming, just more and more is going to come to you. And I'm kind of getting this feeling of it just being like an avalanche of well-being, an avalanche of winning, an avalanche of, you know, prosperity. So practice gratitude and see how much more can come into your life. And it kind of makes me think of, I know that this is like a very divisive figure, but the president was saying, you know, you're going to get tired of winning. It kind of feels like that kind of energy. Like it's just going to be so much, and maybe you're not tired of it. Maybe you're just that much excited for it. But yeah, practice gratitude, because all this good is coming your way, and I am thrilled for you. This is just amazing. We also have new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Interesting that new moon in Taurus comes up twice between the two different decks. But yeah, know your worth. Know that you are worthy of all this winning, all this prosperity, all this well-being. Know your worth and don't settle for less. Also, you know, be grateful for it all, but don't settle for less, because you deserve more. And so I'm feeling like maybe you might be considering this option that isn't quite what you want. But you're just like, you know, oh, I got to be realistic, and, you know, people don't get what they want, this, that, and the other. Don't settle. Because if you go for this opportunity, this solution, this option that's not what you actually want, that kind of checks the boxes, but it isn't quite there, and, you know, it doesn't like light you up and like make you excited with this, you know, zest for life, this enthusiasm. If you take that option, you are filling up the space for the win-win outcome, and then it can't come in. Like, let's say, you know, you have a table of 6 people, and like, or there's 6 seats, and you invite 6 people to fill it up. Well, now you can't have anyone else come in because all the seats are full. Or like if you fill up your cup, with this drink that you don't really want, well, if someone comes by like, you know, a couple seconds later and like has the drink you actually do want, well, your cup's full. And yes, you know, you can drink it. Yes, you can dump it out and all these things, but like it's taking up space in your life. And if you had just waited, you could have had what you wanted when it came up, instead of, you know, jumping the gun and going with something that you didn't actually want. So know your worth. Know that good things are coming to you. Know that you don't have to settle for less. Know that winning is coming. Be grateful and just know yourself and how much you deserve the good things that are coming to you. Because I know a lot of times in society, you know, people can be like, oh, they don't deserve it, they didn't work hard enough, or oh, this, that, and the other. It's like, no, you deserve it. Whether you quote unquote work hard or not, like, you are inherently worthy just by being you. So don't settle for less. You are worthy. We also have wisdom and compassion. Yeah. So I feel like you need to have the wisdom to know that you're worthy, the wisdom to know prosperity and winning is ahead, the wisdom to know to be grateful, And also be compassionate, not just with others, but yes, be compassionate with others if they're struggling, if, they don't know what you know about, let's say, like, energy and, like, how like attracts like, and when you have a positive mindset, you attract more of that. When you have a negative mindset, you attract more of that. But also compassion with yourself, because I know a lot of us can get into this frustration with ourselves about how could we not have known better when we look at our past? Like, I should have known this. Like, I messed up. I should have done better. I should have gotten more done. I should have done this, that, and the other. It's like, you did the best you could with where you were at before. You didn't know then what you know now. So be compassionate with yourself. And if you didn't feel like you were worthy before, if, you were selling yourself short, if you were settling for less, if you were just, maybe being a people pleaser and just agreeing with everybody else, trying to keep the peace, and you never spoke up about what you really wanted, be compassionate with yourself and realize that you did the best with what you could, and use those experiences to gain the wisdom you need to move forward, and realize you don't have to keep living that path. You don't have to keep going down that road. You're allowed to turn the page. You're allowed to be prosperous. You're allowed to win. You're allowed to have all these good things come to you. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be confident. You're allowed to be enthusiastic about life, even if other people are struggling. Because there is no amount of you feeling sorry for them and making yourself be miserable. Like, let's say they are hungry, and it's like you making yourself hungry to be compassionate with them. There's no amount of you making yourself hungry that's going to feed them, that's going to make them feel better, in the sense of, like, now there's just two hungry people, and that doesn't help them. Like, maybe they feel good in the solidarity, misery loves company, but you could feed yourself. And if you have, more, because your, prosperity lies ahead and the winning is in your forecast, like, maybe then you can share with them. Maybe then you can help them out. Use your wisdom and compassion to your benefit. Don't, self-sabotage or settle for less or degrade yourself because, like, oh, well, other people are struggling. It's like, yeah, other people struggle. And it's important to help others. It's important to, love others and to be compassionate and, wish them well. But you don't have to suffer just because other people are suffering. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to do well for yourself. You don't need to make yourself miserable because that's not going to help other people. It's by being your best self, by uplifting yourself, by being, positive and happy and loving and successful, that you can be an aspiration, a role model for other people, and they can then aspire to be like you. So don't sell yourself short. Don't, drag yourself down to be in the mud. You don't need to go down there. You might have been there in the past, but you don't need to go back there. Know your worth. Good things are coming for you. North Node, life's purpose. Yeah, this very much feels like you are stepping into your power. You are finding your life's purpose. You are getting in tune with yourself. You are not settling or holding yourself back anymore. And I think that's why the prosperity and the winning is coming in, because you know your worth. You are being grateful for what you've learned, for your past experience, because they've given you the wisdom and the compassion you need to move forward to start this new amazing chapter. You're not going to, sell yourself short. You're not going to settle for less. You know your life purpose now. You are getting into alignment and you are making things happen. We also have Sagittarius. I see, yeah, like you have this vision, this clarity now. You have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. You are just like, boom, bam. And I think it also has to do with gratitude. Like, you are grateful for your past because it's gotten you to where you are. It's made you into the person you are today. And you know you're worthy. And you are just like on the path to success. You're on the path to prosperity. You're on the path to winning. You just like are getting it all together. All the stars are coming into alignment for you. And you see it and you're just like, yeah, I know. I'm worthy. I'm great. I'm grateful for all that life's given me and all the lessons I've learned and all the blessings that are coming in. And you're just so in tune with things now. We have the moon illusion. So yeah, I feel like you are done with the illusions. Because a lot of times, with society, we get entrapped with the illusion of not being good enough. We need to do this and the other. We should try this. We should try that. And we get swayed from our life's purpose. We get swayed from prosperity. We get swayed from gratitude. We get swayed from knowing our worth because we're caught up in the negativity and the fear and the worry and the stress and the anxiety. And we're just realizing we don't need to do that anymore. Ralph Smart always says, fear is false evidence appearing real. And we're just yeah, we don't need that anymore. Goodbye. Toodaloo. Group 2 is heading on to bigger and better things. We don't need the illusion anymore. We also have the Fool, new beginning. Yeah, this feels like a new powerful beginning for you. All this good is coming, and it just feels like this new chapter of all the success and prosperity and abundance and just gratitude and confidence and wisdom and insight and just having it all figured out. And even if you don't have it all figured out by the end of this next month, you are setting it into motion, so it's all just gonna fall into place. And I'm just really excited for you. We also have North Node again. So we have North Node, life's purpose. So North Node, destined to have, this very much feels like your destiny. It feels like all of this is meant, it's your life's purpose. You see it, you know your worth, you're grateful for it, you're excited for it, you're enthusiastic, you're yes, come to me. Yes, come to me. Just all fall into place. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. And thank you. You're yes, please, and thank you. More and more and more. This is all meant. It is all meant for me. I'm going to do all this good with it. I'm grateful for it. And you're just not settling and selling yourself short anymore. You are ready for this new chapter. You're destined to have it. You're ready to take destiny by the horns and just soar off into the sunset with all this abundance and blessings. I'm excited for you. This is great. We also have Aries, independence, bravery, and passion. Yeah, this feels like a very bold and just go gung-ho, go for it. I'm going to forge ahead and blaze my own trail. I am enthusiastic. I've got the zest of life in me. I have the universe on my side. Nothing's going to hold me back. I'm going for it. I'm going big, and I'm not going home. I'm just going to go, go, go. I know it's coming to me. And I feel like you're going to go with it whether other people follow you or not, whether they think it's the right path for you or not, whether they think you're foolish or not. You're just I know too much. I got the wisdom. I know my worth. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going for it. You can come along if you want. You can follow my path if you want. You can keep doing your own thing if you want, but I'm going. I'm not going to be sorry. I'm not going to hold myself back. I'm not going to cry about it because I didn't go. It's no. I'm going. I'm going. It's meant for me. I'm following my destiny. I'm forging ahead. I am charging ahead. I'm going for it. And nothing's going to slow me down. So that's really exciting for you. And then the last card we have, House 12, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. Yeah, this feels very much of a conclusion. You have risen above all of this negativity, all this past struggles. You have been around the block. You have cleaned up your house, so to speak. You are making sure you're in alignment and you have your everything squared away. You're crossing your T's, you're dotting your I's, and you're nope, I'm going. Big things are happening. I have done the healing. I have the wisdom, I have the experience, I'm compassionate, I'm grateful, I know my worth, I'm confident, I am worthy, I'm unstoppable. I'm going to have this happen. And you have the knowing that, like, when you focus on the good, when you focus on the positive, when you focus on love, when you focus on the things that you want in life and how amazing it's going to feel to have it, and how all the, just intuitive knowing, like, good things are coming to me. I'd claim it. It's mine. And so I'm excited for you guys. This is going to be a fabulous month for you. It's going to be fabulous. Oh my goodness. These cards. You have such an incredible month coming up. I'm so excited for you, group 2. Just wow. And I'm also excited for all the work you've done, because you couldn't have gotten to this point if you hadn't been doing the work. If you hadn't been working on yourself, if you hadn't been, boosting your confidence and your worthiness and your self-love and your self-care and, like, your outlook on life. You're just forging ahead, and you're just like a brilliant shining star. You're like the North Star in the sky, and you're just like, look at me, I'm shining bright. No one can dim me. I'm here. There might be darkness all around me, but I'm glowing. I'm brilliant. I'm shining. I'm dazzling. And all the good things are coming to me. And that's just incredible. So enjoy your month, group 2, because this is going to be great. And don't forget to be grateful. Because when you're grateful, more comes to you. So have a wonderful month, group 2. This is amazing for you. I'm happy. This is awesome. Hello, group 3, and welcome. Sorry as I jumbled my words. Welcome. I'm excited to see what this month has in store for you. Let's take a look at the cards to see what your monthly forecast is. The other groups have had some pretty exciting stuff. And look at this pretty pyrite. Let's see. What good do you have for this month? Penguin adapting. Yeah, this month feels like it's going to be, I don't know if it's quite course correction, but adapting to make sure you are in line with your heart is what I'm feeling, so that you can, be the ruler, get crowned, and, like, be the ruler of your life, be the ruler of your world kind of thing. And it's through your heart, I'm getting that you're really going to step into your power and have everything fall into place. And I think that's what you're adapting to. You might rely a lot on your mind, which isn't necessarily bad, but I feel like this upcoming month is urging you to shift more towards your heart, to feel like what's in alignment with you, where you need to learn, where you need to grow, and just be fully in tune with who you are. Because a lot of times our minds can give us all these rational reasons of why we should do this, that, and the other, but it's not in alignment with ourselves. And, like, sure, we can do it and, like, listen to our mind and do the rational thing. And, like, we can be satisfied. We can, be safe in the sense of, like, oh, we have that stable job, or we have, a roof over our head, and we have money to pay the bills and all that. But we don't feel like we can thrive. And a lot of times I feel like it can get us to sell ourselves short and to, stay in that small pond when there's a whole ocean out there. So it just feels like you're shifting and adapting your mindset and your belief systems and how you go about life. And I feel like it's really boiling down to your heart and listening to your heart and following your heart and staying in tune with your heart. Even if your mind comes up with all these reasons, like, oh, that'd be a bad idea. It's like, but when you listen to your heart, all these magical things can just fall into place. So I feel like you are really just, like, centering into your heart, centering into love, centering into, like, your authentic self. Let's see what else we have. Dragon fierceness. So I feel like a lot of people take, being in tune with your heart, listening to your heart as like this gentle, weak thing. And there can be a very like kind gentleness to it, but I feel like with you are going to like be kind of relentless and like be fierce about following your heart. Not in the sense like you're being nasty to other people, but like you are just like, no, I'm listening to my heart. And people could try to dissuade you and be like, oh, don't do that because I know this person and when they did that, it didn't work out for them. All these bad things happened, this, that, and the other. And you're like, no, I'm not listening to that. That could be true for them. It's not going to be true for me. I'm listening to my heart. I'm going to carve my own path. I'm going to make a life where I'm happy. I am the captain of my own ship. And I am going to become the ruler of my life, the ruler of my world. I'm going to make it happen. I am meant to be royalty in the sense of like, I'm worth it. I'm going to listen to my heart. I'm not going to get caught up in all the details and this, that, and the other, and the fear and the stress and the anxiety and the worries. Like, no. I am fiercely going after what I want. I'm not going to be nasty to other people. You're not going to like, sabotage other people and like backstab other people and use them as stepping stones. But you are very much going to be focused on what you want and listening to your heart and doing what you can to take steps closer to your dream life. You're done, settling for less. You're done for living a mediocre life, honestly, because you listen to your mind too much. But now you're just like, no, I'm listening to my heart. I'm listening to my heart. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to create a life that I love, that I am impassioned about, that I want to live, that I'm excited to wake up every day and just go for it. We also have Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Yeah, this really feels like you are just like, I'm done with that. I'm done with the old. I'm going to fiercely go after what I want. I'm listening to my heart. I'm not letting you sway me from my path. I am going for it. I am powerful. I am the ruler of my life. I am the ruler of my world. I am the captain of my ship. You don't get to tell me where to go. You don't get to tell me where to go. I'm steering the ship. It's my life. I'm the author of my story. I have the power. And my former chapters, I wasn't happy with it. So I'm rewriting it. I'm turning the page. I am going to take the power as the author of my life, as the author of my story, and I'm going to make it what I want. I'm not settling for less anymore. I'm not letting you dissuade me from what I want. I'm not going to, hem and haw. Like, well, maybe it would be good. It's like, no, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going for it. I want what I want, and I'm going to make it so. We also have Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Yeah, so as I was saying, reclaim your power and like the fierceness of going after what you want, like and listening to heart. You're not like going so hard and like in the sense you're just like, no, it's this or only. Like you are going to be playful about it because when you're listening to your heart wants lightness and lightheartedness and joy and laughter and fun and play. And so part of getting back your power is being able to get into the play more, because a lot of times the mind wants things to be serious. The mind wants things to be logical. It's like you do this, then you do that, and the other. You make your to-do list. You check off this. You check off this. You make sure all the things are done before you go to bed. And it's like, but when you're stepping into your power, I feel like you're just like, no, I'm making a life that I want to live, where I'm happy, where I'm thriving, where I'm excited to jump out of bed and be like, what are we doing today? And if you have something that you have to do, like a to-do list or something, maybe you're making a game out of it. Like, I know one of the things I did to see, like, with, like, law of attraction stuff recently, I made a game out of it. It's like, what will the universe show me today? And I was like, you know what? I want to see a fox. And, like, I didn't put too much attention into it. And then this person in a game I've never talked to before ended up private messaging me, and the first thing they sent me was a picture of a fox, and it was a smiling fox, and it was very cute, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, you know what, now I want to see a bunny, and I was just like being silly with it. It was like, this will be fun, but I didn't put too much to it. And then I was watching a video and a show, and like they were in a school, and like one of the posters on the wall had a drawing of a boar and a bunny on it. I was like, oh look, it came right away. And then the next thing I did was like, oh, you know what? I want to see a purple car. I've never really seen a purple car before. Like, I've seen it like maybe 3 or 4 times in my whole life. Like, that'll be fun. Like, there's not very many purple cars out there. Like, it's a little more rare. Like, let's see what happens. And then later that day, when I went to meet up with my friend, there was a purple car sitting in the parking lot. And then a couple days later, I ended up seeing 4 different purple cars out on the road in 4 completely different places. And I'm just like, okay, I see how it is. And so you can really make things fun and playful, and like you can take your power back, because it's by setting those intentions. It's by not, being so rigid and controlling, by, being free-spirited and lively and lighthearted and like going from your heart. Because, with your mind, it's like, oh, well, those were just coincidences before. Like, anything could happen. It's like, really? With all those purple cars? When I've seen like 3 or 4 of them in total in my life before that point? Coincidence? I think not. So, be playful about it. Don't, let other people tell you what you can and can't do. Because I feel like you are very much stepping into your power and just like, nope, I'm making it happen. And I'm going to have fun about it. It's like, you guys can be sticks in the mud and be rigid and controlling and serious and having no fun and miserable. I'm going to be over here having the time of my life. That's what it really feels like. Well-being, yes. Like, I feel like because you're tapping into your heart, you're not taking no for an answer when it comes to listening to your heart, and you're being, fierce and relentless about it, and you're reclaiming your power, and you're being playful. Like, all this good is coming for your well-being. All this good is coming for your well-being, because you are getting in alignment with you, and you are prioritizing what you want in life and what matters most to you in life, and you are becoming the ruler of your world, the ruler of your life. You get the crown on your head, and your heart is happy, and like all this well-being comes to you. And so I'm really excited for you. These are some awesome cards. And we also have reliable. Like, yeah, that's the thing. You and your heart and your intuition are very reliable. You have the power. You are adapting, so like you are just in tune with everything, and it is all lining up for you, and you're being playful, and you're having fun, and you're having the time of your life. But just because you're being playful and lighthearted and having fun and, being lighthearted and all that, that doesn't mean you're not reliable. The thing is, when we're in those frequencies that are of the positive nature, like happiness, joy, bliss, love, laughter, fun, eagerness, enthusiasm, zest for life, all these things, like, that's when everything just naturally is just like going with the flow, lining up for you, falling into place, without you putting in that much effort, which is probably going to drive some people crazy if they're just looking at you just like, you're just goofing off, you're just having fun, like, you're not putting in the work, like, how is this happening? And like, but they can't get mad at you at the same time, because you're being reliable still. Like, you are having things done, and it's like, it's not taking much from you, because you are coming from your heart space. You're not coming from the mind. You're not trying to force things. You're not trying to effort your way into things anymore. Like, you are coming from your heart, and your well-being is prosperous because of it. And some people are going to be jealous. Like, I feel that. Like, they're going to be jealous because, like, well, how can you do all this? And, like, why is it working out for you? Like, I want that, but, like, I have to try so hard. And so just stay the course. Don't let other people discourage you. Don't let them take your power away. Still be playful. Still come from your heart. But, like, when you're from this place, like, you are a shining example and role model for other people, that you show them what's possible. So stay the course. Don't let them sway you. Like, you got so much good coming for you. You also have Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Yeah, it really feels like you're done with the old. You're done with the old of, coming from your mind space of, like, trying to force things and, like, trying to, effort things. you're ready to change and to thrive and to adapt and like have your heart lead the way. You're ready for it. Like, it's going to like give you everything you need when you're coming from your heart. You're going to have the well-being, the fun, the power, the reliability, the tenacity. Like, you're going to have it all because you're coming from your heart. I'm excited for you. Way to go, group 3. You're doing the work. Falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. Yeah, like it just feels like you have been holding yourself back and been indecisive because you're coming at it from your mind. But you have all of this skills and experience and insight and wisdom. And like it says, you have keen perception. Like when you come from your heart, like you know what's up. Energy doesn't lie. Even if your mind can't, catch up and like logically explain what it's what, like your heart knows. I remember like there have been times when I feel like something's up, but like I couldn't place what. I remember one time before it was right during the start of COVID, and I got this really weird feeling, like I just felt like uneasy and like something bad was gonna happen, but I'm like, there's like no reason for this because like I'm fine, like I've been staying safe. I've been, doing my online stuff because I was working as a co-teacher at a preschool, and like I've been, like helping out a family in the neighborhood and like to make sure like their kids are okay, and yeah, like there was nothing wrong, and then came an online meeting with the principal director of the school, and they decided to let me go because they decided I wasn't good enough. Apparently I didn't deserve the money I was getting, all these things. And I was like, oh, so that's what I was picking up on. Okay. And like my co-teacher later told me that the director had been trying to get rid of me since December and like never said anything to me about it, but apparently had like an axe to grind with me and like just wanted me out. And like she had apparently kept coming up to my co-teacher and be like, oh, she doing okay? Did she do anything wrong? She's like, no, she's great. She's awesome. I love her. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, no, there has to be something. She's like, no, like, I don't want her to go. Like, I need her because we had a super challenging group. They were like these beautiful souls. The kids were super sweet, but like the dynamics of the group were really challenging and we were constantly putting out fires. So like I could only imagine what she would have done if this new person came in and had no idea who these kids were. Like it would have been rough. So yeah, like she loved me and like still keeps in contact with me and like wishes me happy birthday and everything. And like, yeah, so like I was picking up on that energy. And so you have keen perception. You're not stupid. You're not a fool. Like the energy doesn't lie. And so don't let your mind, try to talk you out of what you intuitively and instinctually know. Energy doesn't lie. Listen to your heart. It will lead the way. It won't lead you astray. And don't delay. Like, go for it. All this good is coming for you. You have the power. Fiercely go after it. Be playful about it. Like, well-being is coming your way. Like, you got this. We have the Traveler, adventure potential. Yeah, like, this feels like you are just ready to go on the grand adventure of life, and you're just, like, see all this potential out there. Just like, yes, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the potential. I'm here for all the excitement. I'm here for the zest of life. I'm here to go on this adventure. I'm here to go on this journey. Keep it coming. Good things are coming my way. I'm excited to see what's around the bend. If there's a detour, great. Let's have fun on the detour. Where does the detour go? I'm excited to see. And I feel like if you take that approach to life, like the detours are going to lead to incredible finds, incredible experiences, blessings that you never would have anticipated. So yeah, just like go on this grand adventure. See where it takes you because the good things are coming. Be playful about it. Have your power. Like, it's all good. It's all good for you. Group number 3. 9 of Crystals, security and abundance. Yeah, it's all good. Like, I'm saying, like, Don't delay. Embrace the change. Don't get caught up in indecisiveness or worry or fear or any of that. Like, you're secure. You have abundance coming for you because you're listening to your heart. You're not letting other people take away your power and get you scared and fearful and, doubtful and, all these things. Like, you are in your power. You are being playful. You are being lighthearted. You're tuned in, tapped and turned on with your heart. You're just like, no, I've got all the power with me. I've got this. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm going to be A-okay. I'm going to be more than A-okay. I'm going to be happy, successful. I'm going to thrive. I got this. It's all coming together for me. I'm here for the grand adventure of life, and it's going to be a blast. We also have 5 of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities. Yeah, like, you're going to stay the course is what I'm feeling. No matter what, like, other people try to, like, dissuade you and, like, hiccups that might come up in your way. You're like, nope, I'm here for it. It's going to turn out in my favor. It's all good. I'm going to be persistent. I'm going to be fierce in my dedication to this. I am in my power. I have well-being. I have security. I have a prosperity. I have abundance. I am playful. I am here for it. I am on this adventure. It is marvelous, and all these possibilities are here for me. They're all here for me. They can be here for you too if you want. That's what you can tell other people. It's like, they're here for me. And I am accepting them. I am embracing them. I'm here for it. I'm not holding back anymore. I'm not settling for less anymore. I'm not delaying. I'm going for it. This is my adventure, and I'm going to make it an epic grand tale. I'm excited. I have all this luck coming for me. I have all this fun coming for me. I have all this joy and light and laughter. Like, it's all coming for me, and I am here savoring every last bit of it. And we also have Page of Shells, intuition and inspiration. Yeah, like, you are very much tuning into your heart right now. You are tuning into your heart, and it is inspiring you to take all these actions, to go on this adventure, to have the fun, to, get the inspiration and intuitive ideas from the universe that, like, lead you down the path of abundance and prosperity and well-being and growth and flourishing and thriving and just, like, all this excitement and blessings. And you're just here for it. You're going to thrive. And it's going to be such a wonderful month for you. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Way to go, Group 3. Like, look at this. You have such a wonderful month ahead of you. It's amazing. I'm excited for you, Group 3. I hope you are too, because you just, like, step into your power, Group 3. Get that play on, get the fun, like, embrace the new possibilities, because, like, the world is your oyster and you are here for it. You're coming from your heart and you're just going to go for it. So congrats to you, Group 3. Super exciting. Much love to you, Group 3. Have a wonderful month. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed their readings. I'm super excited. All of the 3 groups have really great things in store for them. Please take care of yourselves, guys, and just, like, get excited because good things are coming. I'm excited for your next upcoming month. And, come back in the comments and tell me what happened for you guys. Because I'm excited to hear, like, if there's going to be, it feels like all these epic things are going to go down in this next month. And I am so excited for you all. And I can't wait to hear about all the blessings and fun and growth and just exciting times that you guys had. Because life is a gift. Life is a grand adventure. Life is a blessing. Life is full of fun. Like, there's so much to be grateful for. And I can't wait for you all to have your blessings and all the good things coming into you. There's such good luck in this next month. Please take care, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a fabulous next month. I will see you next time. Bye.